Fakey's more than good enough, but MEGD is like the polar opposite of Luna in terms of style.
Exactly.
So like, how are you able to deal with that? One guy's fire, the other dude's ice.
That's absolutely correct. The duality of man, I believe you
Yes.
was referred to. And that's tough for Fakey because, I mean, he has that full throttle gameplay coming from Luna. And then now you have somebody like MEGD who's going to sit back and play a lot more passively. But Fakey sticking to his guns, sticking to the Hugin. He feels something in the bird tonight.
Oh man, but the bird hasn't landed a hit.
No, not a single one.
Okay.
Bro. Okay, there we go. Whew.
A little bit lucky too that D-Light recovery dropped there from MEGD because he was pretty high up there. It might have been enough to secure the KO, but now Fakey finally starting to get something going on. Has some oil on the pan. It's starting to get hot. But is it enough?
It is on that first stock, absolutely.
Oh man, Fakey falling by the wayside a little bit here. We'll see. We'll see.
That was a little bit of a clean opening stock there for MEGD. That's a little concerning if you're Fakey. But, you know, he started out that way, the same against Luna. You know, he had a rough start at the beginning of this, the opening game. He was able to kind of start bringing things back, get that download. MEGD having a hard time getting back down to stage here, looking for a good opportunity. Reaches up with a nair. Insig can't find a home. Sayer coming from Fakey. No.
Okay.
Nothing, just safe options back up on stage. Not really trying to press the issue too much.
What are you looking for here? Something. Fakey's looking for something. The downlights aren't connecting. MEGD finds a nair and almost gets an extended punish off of the dodge. Fakey has no answers. No answers to these gauntlets from MEGD.
No, MEGD's absolutely, you know, like we talked about, controlling that tempo, controlling that pace, and he's absolutely having his way with Fakey right now. He's having a real hard time. Not able to find anything with that scythe. You need to throw it away right now. Go back to the bow.
Jeez.
Oh. MEGD recovering back up. Continuing to put that the damage on.
Nice. Oh no.
It just nothing from Fakey. There's nothing after the initial engagement. He gets the one piece, maybe a two piece. Yeah. Every time MEGD engages, it's a 3-piece, 4-piece. The damage is racking up. Recovery gonna take Fakey all the way up to the ceiling. Fakey though, getting a good reversal, being able to push MEGD up, see if he can bring anything from it, or is MEGD gonna get remix out here, yelling obliteration? And he is!
If he's looking at you and you can't figure out how to break through his zone, if you can't crumble the walls, you just keep getting chipped and chipped. And the thing is, I can't even call it chip because when MEGD hits you, it's like you're taking bullets. Like, it hurts. They're not like, you know, little fragments of shrapnel. They are fully loaded bullets.
Once he's able to get that engagement, he takes full advantage of it. Being able to squeeze everything he can out of each string and leaving Fakey guessing. Seeing some confidence from Fakey, though, starting to kind of press the issue a little bit over here against MEGD on the right side. Okay, found his way back up on stage.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice catch. Oh, but nothing on the dodge in. Tries to smoke something out with the down sig there. We saw that actually get great use in the set versus Luna, but MEGD not falling for it. But a ground pound should be enough. Can we close it out? No. Another plate not finished at the dinner table. Nobody wants to do dishes tonight.
No, not at all. MEGD, though, hitting that recovery up. Man, just the sound of those gauntlets. He keeps racking up the damage. Fakey going at him unarmed. MEGD gonna go ahead and go over for the starve. Gonna stay on the sword. Fakey looking for the gods of Valhalla to bless him with a weapon. It's not gonna happen. MEGD gonna go ahead and take the stock, but he is kind of hurt on that opening stock himself.
Yeah, this time not nearly as bad. We're gonna see if Fakey can get the stock though, because look at this. Just started off, MEGD already getting maximum damage punishes onto Fakey and almost throwing away a stock there, but Fakey manages to find the turnaround with the side air and keep things even in terms of stock, but a little bit of a deficit damage-wise.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Keeping MEGD off that weapon, though. Oh, he could have been able to take good advantage there. Maybe a little more aggressive, keeping MEGD off that sword. Oh, but the movement looks good. You know, it looks like Fakey got a little flustered in the opening game, and he kind of collected himself in between here. Looks a little more collected, a little more sure of himself. in the second game, and I have to say it is showing on the health a little bit. Maybe he's having a little hard time opening up those good strings and those good combos. Nice ground pound from Fakey. He's going
good
for
trade.
another one. The clash is going to be enough.
Okay.
The three-piece off the ground pounds and going to go ahead and take that stock. And Fakey has some light here, a breath of life here in game number 3.
Yeah, there's been a few instances off stage where Fakey just kind of goes for the ground pound and MEGD gets caught, none the wiser. And it's led to some very interesting scenarios. In that last scenario we just saw, it led to the loss of a stock. So MEGD definitely going to be scouting out that option now. He manages to potentially secure another edge guard here. Can't quite find it. Fakey with a great tricky recovery back to the stage. And ooh, all this damage. 3-piece almost gets double. Almost took MEGD out right there.
Oh, he's got to be feeling good. Very good position that Fakey has found himself in. Weapon thrower coming down, keeping the pressure on. Okay. MEGD able to come in and take the stock bit. Oh, it's a little too late, I believe. MEGD might be able to come out and have just a crazy good stock and be able to keep his advantage here, but I don't know. Fakey's looking pretty good.
Yeah, MEGD, as long as he doesn't get caught by a SIG for a little while, he should be able to at least tank a blow. And Fakey throws out haymakers like that. It might give MEGD the opportunity he needs to bring this back. But D-Light recovery is now on the table for a KOing option. MEGD has to be careful in the down SIG. Play that chord on that guitar to go ahead and knock out the opposition. Good stuff to Fakey, securing game 2.
Absolutely, especially, I mean, it was so one-sided in that first game. MEGD was dog walking him.
Yeah, from a 3-stock to this.
Right. He was able to bring it back and go ahead and secure that dub in game number 2, bringing us tied into game number 3, and hopefully lining up a good, juicy set for us, man.
Okay, I mean, so far, it seems like this seems to be the stage of the night, this Fortress of Lions.
It's been the only stage of the night.
People love it.
We saw APOC once.
Stained glass, it speaks to the soul. It's something quite profound, really, some might say. Ooh, but can MEGD make it work? Can he make it work? Fakey's looking like he's understanding it now. Big catch, double down air, DI on it, but it doesn't matter. You're gone.
MEGD doesn't make it back. That's it. That's it. That's it. Great early opening stock for Fakey. I mean, he had the damage anyway. Fakey was working him at opening stock, but nice to be able to go and solidify, get it done nice and early. That was like a 35-second stock, and not bad at all coming off of Fakey's Hugin.
Oh man. And now, I mean, MEGD pretty far behind. The gauntlets aren't doing as much work as they were before. I think this bow from Fakey has really made the matchup a lot easier, as that end light as a anti-air option has been spacing around pretty well, and the neutral airs to catch the whiffs on the side lights. Really just playing the matchup well. And another stock for you, maybe, for your trouble? Not quite. So many close calls.
He could have got back up there with that gravity cancel D-Light. Oh, man.
Oh, tries to reverse it and burns a
nice
lot
dare.
of
Another
options.
one.
Yeah, a little greedy, Can just go back on the stage there, but thought he could get the reversal. I understand it. Not the worst play you could have made.
Not at all. Just not enough air underneath those wings to be able to get back up on stage, but catches them in that neutral sig. Not enough to take to that corner, man. There's so much distance between the stage and that top right and top left corner. Having a hard time finding the KOs up there. Yeah, reaching up. There we go. Nice air. Oh, he's looking. Oh, he went back down there. That was risky. MEGD gonna get a nice little recovery off of it to get back up on stage. Fakey able to get that bow back in hand. MEGD reach up. Oh, I caught him with a dare, bring him back down the stage, but Fakey taking control again, looking for an option off stage. Can't find it. MEGD able to get back up on stage.
Oh no, MEGD's doing what MEGD does best. He forces bad options out of his opponent and slowly cracks their armor away, and somehow, so quickly, MEGD has managed to bring this game back and might even take the stock first here. One D-Light is all he needs to go ahead and secure a stock lead.
And there it is. He's keeping the weapon away from Fakey.
Trying to bait out something. The D-Light just dash up and do it. He's so quick with it. It looks like it's instant. You don't even see the D-Light come out. Knows the spacing far too well.
Back on the search for that weapon. Going off stage unarmed. MEGD didn't expect it, and it's gonna pay off for him. Oh, MEGD able to get the touch. He almost got him with that. MEGD didn't expect it coming at all. FAKEY gonna throw him over. Gonna go ahead and take that stock and tying everything up. Pretty much dead even health here in the final stock of game number 3.
Okay. Got ourselves a tight battle as MEGD is fishing for a weapon, and one luckily spawns right on top of them. You know FAKEY must be mauling about that, but with that said, I mean, gets a nice little read here. Can't get the second nair despite the dodge being blown, and MEGD retaliating out of hit stun, knowing that Scythe counterplay, just saying you gotta wake up sometimes versus Scythe. It's the only way to keep it off you.
Yeah. Is absolutely correct. Oh.
Nice spacing.
I can't believe my man FAKEY absolutely popping off tonight.
Nice.
Oh. And again. That's it.
Saved a lot of resources here, but a delayed ground pound closes it out. You're right on the money, Slow. That was, in fact, it.
Woo.
For game 3, however, but there is still at least one more game to be played. You can take a look at the replay right here as he manages to chain down air after down air after down air on that first stock. The second stock, what did he do for the second stock? Just a recovery at super high damage values, and then the final stock was, of course, another sequence of dares that then eventually led to a D-Light ground pound. So, no complaints, well executed.
No, not at all. No, see, it's been crazy tonight. Everybody just sticking to their legends. We haven't really had any swaps. Everybody just sticking to the same map. NA just knows what they want tonight. They're not messing around. They're not trying any options. They're just going to what they wanted to play tonight and just driving it home. And we're seeing it again. MEGD not wavering from that Val. FAKEY and not wavering from the Hugin. First, a weapon going to go to FAKEY. MEGD threw his away. There we go, sword in hand. He's been definitely favoring the past couple games. And there we go, just like that, racking up that early damage onto FAKEY.
Okay, Apocalypse is going to be the change of scenery here for this game, but effectively just Fortress of Lions, but slightly different. So we're going to see how that works out in the favor of MEGD potentially. Maybe not. FAKEY, though, getting a lot more confidence in these offstage engagements. It's been where he's found most of his success versus MEGD thus far.
Yeah, success he was finding, but MEGD kind of shutting it down now. Taking a little more control, kind of let it get out of hand last game. Nice side sig, gonna take it halfway across APOC and send FAKEY flying off the right side of the stage. FAKEY now trying to play catch up, has that bow in hand. MEGD reaching out with the dare into nair.
FAKEY having a tough time catching MEGD's landing, finds an opportunity there, and maybe another one here. No, goes for the jump there, and MEGD just fast falls back to the ground. It's this little game of rock, paper, scissors that FAKEY has been consistently losing to MEGD here as he does these empty jumps and retaliates with neutral air and falling stairs.
MEGD making it happen. That edge guard is looking immaculate right now. Throwing the Sarahs out, keeping FAKEY off his... Oh, I say that and he misses it, but though, another Sarah coming out. FAKEY got the reset on his jumps, though. You see the exclamation points coming out, but FAKEY now going to go ahead and take the tempo back his way. MEGD reaching up now, has swords juggling. FAKEY sweat beads coming out. Oh, no, MEGD throwing that side sig out there, getting punished a little bit, but he's still going to take a FAKEY up to the top, trying to reach out with that neutral sig. Can I get a hold of him? FAKEY reaching up, MEGD playing a spot off that top platform. Side sig
again,
and looking like a possible 3 stock. Oh no!
Yes, 2 stocks taken in the exact same fashion. FAKEY still struggling to get the first stock removed from MEGD, and at this point, it's far too late. Trying to get a cheesy one. MEGD could opt to go for some cheese here himself, but opts not to. But at this point, I mean, FAKEY's burning so many options here.
Oh.
MEGD's just throwing out side 6 for the heck of it now.
Oh.
And manages to throw a stock away because of it. But a lot of work to be done for FAKEY.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a very tall mountain to climb. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it happen. He's not giving up, though. He is still fighting with everything he has. He has that scythe and trying to cook something up on MEGD, trying to get some sort of any forward momentum going, but MEGD right there to shut everything down. Pick up a nice little 2-piece of his own. Ooh, try to come back with that gravity cancel side light. Couldn't find a home for it, though. Oh, Fakey still doesn't have a weapon. MEGD's pretty much just starving him out at this point.
Ooh.
Oh, couldn't catch him with the Sayer.
Yeah, a little bit of a drop in the D-Light there. Didn't have the spacing quite perfect. Didn't know where he needed to be. But it doesn't matter. MEGD will just, like, literally pull up on you in D-Light. And it, like, hits every time. And I don't get it. It's so bizarre how he's just able to do that to people. And a third side sig, taking out every single stock that game. MEGD saying, Fakey, you are predictable. I do not have to change my strategy. There's side sig number 1. You know, nice and easy. Here's side sig number 2. And then let's go ahead and see side sig number 3. It's so easy. It's a cakewalk for him. He knows.
But, you know, it's a cakewalk, but somehow he finds himself in game number 5 against Fakey. How did we get here?
These are the questions we ask. These are the questions.
These are the questions. I don't know. Fakey's got something to prove here. I mean, what was it? Power rank 36, 34, something like that. Finding himself in top 3 of a pretty stacked tourney. We had some really good names in here. You know, anytime you got, you know, your number 1 PR, stepping in a tournament, people popping off. He's definitely had to go through. And all that stands away from another shot against Luna is a MEGD in 1 game.
And so far, I mean, Fakey's doing a pretty good job. If anything, I have to give a credit to the Scythe play that we've seen tonight. Like, not to shade the bow at all, but the Scythe has clearly been the one to make the turnaround plays. But will it be enough to do something here? I love the weapon toss to go ahead and give yourself a pillar of defense right above your cranium as you make it back to the stage. And now the potential to edgeguard MEGD. Look how far to the left. So much stage had to be conceded there in MEGD in hot pursuit. Uh-oh.
MEGD has the upward position.
Sick punish.
Fakey. Yeah.
Down
Very
tick.
nice. No,
Goes for
nothing.
down light. Keeping MEGD guessing. That's exactly what you have to do.
Keeping that space, not letting MEGD be able to just throw out just a random side sig and be able to get the job done. It's keeping that distance, being very cautious in the way he approaches MEGD. And it's paying off so far. This first stock is very, very close. MEGD's going to finish that first stock up. Oh, no.
Not quite.
That didn't KO. I really thought that was going to take him up to the ceiling, but it wasn't quite enough, though. MEGD looking to finish things. Wow.
Oh, sick dodge. Can't get to that weapon safely. Manages to finally pick one up. But that's the thing. MEGD's been having a much easier time finding these D-lights and securing KOs off of them than Fakey has with these stray hits. Gonna try to do it unarmed here and gets caught off the side of the Sayer, and MEGD just turns it around like that. Perhaps a little overzealous from Fakey. Could have gone back on stage. You would have conceded the corner guard, but at least you would have had a weapon, and that may have been the difference there. Oh, another end light might be enough. Maybe 2. Maybe 2.
But as long as, as long as he can go ahead and just secure the stock off of MEGD right now, there we go. I wouldn't even want to give up the little bit of damage that he did, but he still was able to not let MEGD be able to run away with that, be able to go ahead and bring things back to even, and not playing the same starve game that MEGD is. Letting MEGD get right back on those gauntlets, not really a whole lot of pressure trying to keep him off. And MEGD playing that aerial game, Fakey needs to find some anti-air, pull him back down to ground.
Oof. Fakey struggling to gain control of center stage. MEGD just forcing him in the corner, left side to right side, to left side to right side. And now finally whiffing in center, giving Fakey a chance. And guess what? He gets caught by his good old friend, the side signature. Yet again, MEGD saying, I know I'm going to keep whipping this out of the pocket because it keeps connecting. And now Fakey potentially on his final stock of this tournament if he can't turn things around now.
And MEGD's got a good lead. Man, Fakey loses this set, he's gonna be seeing Val side sig in his absolute nightmares. The man is not gonna be right. Oh no. Oh, okay. We're seeing a little life come out of him though, but he is pretty orange himself. MEGD, another nair coming up. Try to hit the 2-piece, couldn't do it. There we go. Still not quite enough. I know. It's so close.
It's just like, and that should be pretty close here. 1 D-light from MEGD and it's game. Just as you say it, it happens. MEGD sends Fakey out of the bracket.